Hi everyone, it's Michelle from Purple Monkey Moments. Welcome to Pretty Paper Pretty Ribbons June Inspiration Blog Hop. We're showcasing some projects where we use Pretty Paper Pretty Ribbons files. I decided to make a mini album. I've been loving making mini albums recently and I'm giving them away as gifts. But I'm finding it really handy to use some of the SVG files that I own and love in my mini albums. So this mini album uses Echo Park's Bark paper collection, and it is based on a tutorial from my sister's scrapper Ginger here on YouTube. It is pretty much identical to what she did, but instead of using just stickers from the collection, I also used some Pretty Paper Pretty Ribbons files. So let's get started and I'll show you my album and where I use the files. So this little doghouse is Pretty Paper Pretty Ribbons files. It's the doghouse cutting file, and I'll have links to all of the files that I use in the description box here in the video. So I sized this to fit on the front of my album, and I think it looks super, super cute. I also used this dog bowl on the back of my album, and this dog bowl is also from the doghouse cutting file. I added a little water and I doodled up my little cutting files a little mess the doodling up on the back here, but it's okay. I still think they look adorable. And I just popped them up on some foam tape to give them a little bit of dimension. And that was my first use of some Pretty Paper Pretty Ribbons files in my album. So the album, which like I said is from an album, it's based on a tutorial that Ginger created, has both top loading pages and side loading pages, and then little pocket pages here as well. And there are 3 of these top loading pages and 2 of the side loading pages. The side loading pages have a pocket here, and this is where I used my next Pretty Paper Pretty Ribbon file. Last week I posted a video that I had made of another mini album that I had made, where I had found these shaped tabs, this shaped tabs file, and I used them as my pull tabs. I don't own the Stampin' Up tab punch that a lot of people have, and they don't make it anymore. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for punches or for tabs, and I came across this awesome file that Lisa created, and I love it. In my last mini album, I used the oval one. In this mini album, I decided to use this sort of hexagon-y kind of shaped one. And they also have little cutouts that you can add to it. I didn't use it in the oval, but I decided to use it this time. And I just used some of the blue pattern paper that was in the collection. So I love how these tabs look. I think they're perfect. So I'm going to use these all the time in my mini albums now. And I think I said in my last video that there are 4 shapes in this tab file. There's actually 5 shapes in this tab file. So it's a pretty awesome file. Again, just a top loading page. And then here's another side loading one with another tab. And see, I cut them so that they line up kind of like, whoops, kind of like that, so that you can see them and pull them both out from the mini album. And I'll include a link to that one too. This cute little puppy is also from Pretty Paper Pretty Ribbons. It is the winter dog cutting file, and I didn't include her hat and her scarf because it is no longer winter. But I think she's super cute. I love her little paw prints. I think they're adorable. And I just doodled her up a little bit, and I put her on some of the pattern paper and made just a little slot here. See? You can tuck something in behind it, like a picture or a little journaling card or something like that. My mom and dad just got a new puppy, so that's why I decided to make this mini album. It's for them to give some pictures of their puppy. And there's the top loading tags that I used, and you can see the paper that I used here coordinates with the paper that I used here on the front to make my doghouse. And I think it's super cute. I embossed that too. Anyway, so that's it. Just a little 5-page mini album, and I used 3 different files from Pretty Paper Pretty Ribbons. I used the doghouse file for the front and the back, I used the winter dog file right here, and then my favorite part of all are these shaped tabs, and I used those right here. And I'm going to use these all the time in my mini albums, I've decided. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's hop, and I hope you head over to Pretty Paper Pretty Ribbons and find some of these beautiful files and use them for your own creations. And I hope that you all join us in our June Inspiration Challenge. You can use any file from Pretty Paper Pretty Ribbons for your chance to win. So please link up with us, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Have a great day.